Morning. I'm at Ladywalk Nature Reserve today. It's a private, I think it's West Midlands Birding Club. I think there's 4 different places you can actually go, but this one, as I've said before, is literally 5 minutes away from my house. I did come up last week on bank holiday, but the weather was really dull, and when I got out of the car, I started speaking to a guy in the car park on the walk down, and I ended up walking around with him all the time, and he kind of showed me around. I think his name was David. So I didn't do any vlogging or anything like that, any video. I'll include some of the photos I took last week in this video, because a couple of them were alright. So I'm coming down again today, and I'll try and show you around a bit. I'll show you what's there. The other thing is, a couple of weeks ago I was asking on lens coats for the 200 to 600mm lens. I got one. The guy last week told me where to get one from. I think I paid £37 for it, and I'm quite pleased with it. I haven't really used it yet, but I'm quite pleased with the quality of it. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, I'm inside the first hide, and there doesn't seem to be anything about at all where I'm looking out the windows. Nothing. I may be too early, I don't know. It's about 7:15. But when we came round last week, we walked into that hide and it was quiet as well. Last week, a bit later. So I'm going to walk on to the next one, because that's the one that I like the most. We saw the kingfisher there, and that's what I'm planning on getting today. Photos of that kingfisher. Well, I'm in the second hide, and this is the spot where the guy the other week, well, we both saw a kingfisher. So I'm going to sit here for a good hour, I think. Give it time today to see if I can see one. It's a bit more comfortable than sitting somewhere like at Middleton Lakes on wet grass. I'll just give you a show. I'll just show you what it's like from out of here. Well, I gave it an hour, no good, no kingfishers today. But I did see a water rail, which is the first, and I managed to get a photo of that. The only reason I know it was a water rail was the guy next to me got excited, he pointed it out, so I took a photo of that. Yeah, gonna move on to the next hide now because it's a bit cold in there with the windows open. It's a lot warmer out here and I was getting cold, so yeah, on to the next hide. That's the other hide behind me, another one, but I've just been in there, it's not very good, nothing there. As you've noticed, I've got a cold as well today. Really had to drag myself out of bed this morning. But it's fairly quiet today. I did expect a bit more, being as the weather's a bit nice. Bit nicer. But no, there's not really a lot about. I saw a kestrel which was too far away, I couldn't get a shot of that, and some martins have been flying over, but the sun's been in the wrong position and I can't get round to get the sun in the right position because I'm on a path. Well, I'll keep trying because they keep flying around, so I might get a few shots of them. Well, inside another hide and it's still quiet. It must be one of them days, good days, bad days. The cold's kicking in now and I feel quite rough. Well, I'm quickly losing my motivation today. I think I'm putting it down to my cold. I just feel rough. It's only like a man cold, man flu. But yeah, I just haven't got the motivation. So I think there's another 2 hides for me to visit. I'll go and have a look in there and see what they're like. I might pop back to the first one where the kingfisher was spotted before, because that's probably the best hide. And then that's it. I think I'll call it a day. Just not feeling it. Well, in my final hide, it might give me a bit of motivation now because it's nice and warm in here and I've been freezing for ages. And my boots, I need some new boots really bad. Every time I go out they're just soaking wet within half hour. So that's next on my list. Let's see if I can get anything in there. Well, I had another half a walk around It was just really quiet there today, and as I said before, I'm feeling sorry for myself because of this cold. But I did bump into another guy and was talking about the kingfisher. He's told me about a place which is where I saw the kingfisher before, but he's told me exactly where he sits, so I'm going to go and have a look. It's on the way home. No good. It's over there, but it's just like 4 foot high and stingers. I walked through them, but I couldn't get to the exact spot because it was just too much. So I'm going to go home. Had enough. So until next time, thanks for watching.